what do you say? Welcome back to Dry Farts. Episode, what number are we, Josh?
I believe this is 15.
Episode 15, Age of Consent. There we go.
But who's counting?
No, who's counting?
Podcast episode.
Hey, never stopped me. Sorry. No.
Damn right, that's what I'm talking about. We're all going to get canceled by a very short
I mean, it wasn't ever a factor for me. You know, I never, okay.
Yeah.
I f***ed late is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I hear you.
But that doesn't sound good out the gates, so, you know.
I like it, because you're being real.
Yeah.
I should introduce our friend who just fucked late. Richie Anderson, comedian. Say hi,
Comedian.
everybody.
How's everybody doing? Good to be here.
Good to have you, Richie, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here, because you're one of my favorites. I always enjoy having you. And you
likewise.
Just, you're doing the great. I love voices as well, and I know you do voices. People
bit.
think we're crazy, but you're in a safe space.
Yeah.
And there you go. And then we got Josh Boyle on the ones and twos here, taking care of things. And welcome to Dry Farts, a show. Like, let me explain a dry fart, because that's some ladies confused. Like, you know, in sports media where they say a hot take, you make an opinion. Well, a dry fart is my version of a hot take. It's just a bad take.
Just no credibility here is what we're going for.
Exactly. Yeah. You already got the hang of the show.
No responsibility.
No
as
responsibility.
Well.
No family. No parents. No kids allowed. Okay.
Well,
just late night sleepovers is what we're going for.
That's do whatever you want in this late night sleepover. We might tickle under the couch. I don't know. But, excuse me. It's been that awkward. But no, you're a fellow Suns fan, and the show is airing right after the Suns defeat. Yeah, in the second round. How you feeling?
You know, it's not too bad this time, because like I decided to just like hold myself off from being hurt by just not watch. I would watch like the score, but not watch the games. Oh wow! So that I wouldn't be like, oh fuck yeah, like, because it's like the moment. It's like for 2 solid years, my self-worth was reliant on a team. Oh yeah, and now that's not the case. So
good for you. That's mentally healthy.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm not at that level yet, and at my age, it's actually sad.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with you. You're young. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26? You already got that together. My happiness depends on teams.
Yeah. I'm nothing without my teams. Okay?
Exactly. It's the only thing I have to live for. But like Josh got the Suns hat going. Lifelong Suns fan. I'm 41. So I've seen all the stuff. And it was pretty disappointing how this ended. How do you feel about Suns having Kevin Durant? What are you feeling?
I think it was like really exciting, because it's like, we've got this superstar, and like going through the games when it's him and like Devin Booker are doing great together. It's awesome. Yeah. But then like everything falls apart with the rest of the team. It's like we lost 2 really good players, but I mean, like Kevin Durant's of course the best, but like it's a bummer, because I loved Mikal Bridges. And
tell me before the show.
He was the only jersey of the Suns I owned, because it's like I got into the Suns like the past few years as we started actually doing shit. I'm like, my feelings might not get hurt this time. So like, and then I was lied to. So I'm
and then they traded him.
And then they traded. But he's on Brooklyn now, and he's got the tag of Brooklyn Bridges, which is fucking great.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's such that's the most perfect trade for them, and he's like killing it on that team. So
he's gonna be bigger in New York, bigger than I would say, not Patrick Ewing. That'd be a little too much. But I mean, he might be the king of New York soon in basketball.
I mean, he's not on the Knicks, so I mean,
that's true. That's true.
It's only Brooklyn,
Brooklyn. I like Brooklyn. You just got back from New York. So have you on.
It was great, because this was my 3rd time going to New York.
Love that city.
First, it's magical. I don't think I'd want to live there.
Oh, really?
Because I mean, it's too expensive. It's too insane to live there. But like,
so many people walking in the streets compared to Phoenix.
Oh, dude, it's like there's just shit happening all the time. It feels like every day is an awesome day when you're visiting. Like the shit.
Just
it's
a walk
to
the coffee is an adventure.
Oh, yeah, and just like. So like the first time I ever went there was like February of last year, and it was like me, Charlie, a bunch of our other comic friends, and we all like got a hotel room together, and we're all just like, all right, we're gonna go to the city and do mics. And then like the moment I got there, I'm like, dude, I just want to fucking like see the city and do shit. I'm like, I just want because it's like I've never been there. Like the only time I'd been to New York was to like see where Joseph Smith started it all.
Oh yeah.
Like that was and so that's not New York City.
No, it's that Western New York.
Yeah,
that's I'm a big Bills fan. Are they around? Where's that? Rochester.
Rochester, I think. Yeah.
Oh god, so that's like north.
No,
yeah,
Western
it's
New York.
in rural
Yeah,
New York.
Northwest, yeah.
It's like it's
Upstate,
an hour from
yeah.
Buffalo. And so my dad's from.
Yeah,
and-
that's way the fuck up there.
but
Yeah.
I like the food in Rochester though. I mean, I don't know.
I don't remember. I was only there in Niagara Falls. That's all I know.
Oh man, are you still a practicing Mormon or
No, I've been out for wow, it's 9 years now. So.
9 years? Free agent. Look at
Yeah,
you.
free agent, unsigned. Yeah,
Unsigned free agent.
Yeah, that's me.
Calling out to all religions.
Yeah,
Well, now, yeah, we'll get you a Hindu. We'll get
Yeah.
you. But now when you go to Western New York or Rochester, too bad you're young.
Yeah.
You couldn't. You got to have the garbage plate. One of the best meals.
just a great selling name. Love
Oh
it.
no,
Yeah.
no! When you see it,
Yeah.
okay, it's like
What is it?
The garbage plate. It's it's home fries, and you get 2 patties of hamburger, or you want 2 patties of Rochester hots, and then they smother this very hot, a little spicy gravy sauce, meat gravy sauce on top of it, and they put mustard, and it's delicious. Oh, and
Sounds good.
macaroni salad.
Okay, that's. I mean, yeah, dude, New York. I mean, besides Rochester,
Yeah.
just like the city, like every place is like the best place you've ever had that kind of food at. It's fucked up. It's so good. It's insane. But yeah, so it's like the first time I went there was amazing.
Yeah.
Second time I got food poisoning the night before I went, so I had diarrhea in New York, and so I took some pills. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be fine, and. And at first, like I was like getting by, and then we went to dim sum, and then that's when God got revenge.
Yeah.
That's when he said you should like he was telling me I need to go back to church. That was the whole message.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or take
man.
some more pills. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Ooh, you got dim sum? Were you in Chinatown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it was the best fucking dim sum I've ever had.
Yeah,
it was.
Chinatown. You been to Chinatown?
In New York?
In New York?
I haven't, no.
So
smells horrible.
Yeah.
Food's great. Okay, it's
Yeah.
great. Just, I mean, like our hotel just was right next. Just hundreds of dead fish.
Yeah,
you know,
dead
just,
fish, fish eyes.
Just great stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're walking down the street and there's
Yeah.
like ice chests or boxes filled with like fish.
There's just an aura of rot. Okay,
Yeah.
it's really.
But it's if you want fish, I guess that's where you have to go.
But they've got great food. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Honestly, when I go to New York City, I'm like so pizza deprived out here in Phoenix. that
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's all I get. It's just like 10,000 slices of pizza.
Oh yeah, Joe's Pizza. That's a big
Everywhere.
one
I
out
mean,
there.
just
yeah.
right down the street, the New York Police Department or New York Pizza Department. Yeah, we got the NYPD right over here. Yeah, no,
They'll hit you with a nightstick. And,
yeah, no, it's that
I'll
comes
arrest
instead
you
of
and-
breadsticks, it's nightsticks.
yeah,
that's-
and it's funny, but
Yeah.
if you're white,
it's a little gag for the family that can afford this $30 pizza. Yeah, it's good.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
they're charging New York prices on Phoenix
Yeah.
budgets here, and it's
I mean, it is
Cultural
good.
appropriation.
Yeah.
in New York.
yeah,
That's what
it's
the
wrong.
fuck it is.
We're gonna cancel them
Yeah, no.
after I get some.
But yeah,
No, but New York definitely has the best
Oh,
pizza.
yeah, no,
that
it's-
and what is it, West Haven, Connecticut?
Because that's
I've
right
never-
by there,
never
isn't
been.
it? Isn't it like right by New York City, West Haven?
It's close. It's
yeah.
definitely close. Yeah, those two best pizzas
yeah, God.
out of the country. I
I do want
anywhere.
to try. I like Chicago pizza though.
I enjoy it
real
too.
deep
I've only had
disher.
it once, but
Real
it's
Chicago.
different. It's a totally different
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Like don't walk in with the same expectations at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't eat it with your hands.
Yeah,
It's,
no.
I know. Fork
Yeah.
and knife.
Yeah.
Oh no, you'll burn your nipples and face.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a different college joke. My bad. But yeah, no, yeah, Chicago pizza where it's pretty much just a dish, literally, and then it's just filled with cheese and sauce. Oh, it's
Yeah.
thick cheese.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you.
It's a soup. Yeah.
Yeah, soup. Yeah, I like that. A soup pizza.
soup,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Well, New York City, I love that. Obviously, if you're in Chinatown, you obviously walk through Little Italy, which I stayed there. I love Little Italy.
Little Lily's the shit.
Yeah,
Great
I did
stuff.
not want to leave. Did you see the Italian guys? Like every time you're walking by,
They
"Oh,
bark
come
you in.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, it's the best. Like
is.
that's such an experience you need to have if you're ever visiting. Just like
What borough is that in?
Lower East Side, or it's in Manhattan. So
Okay.
yeah,
It's like right next to Chinatown. You
they're
walk
right
in.
next to
Yeah.
each other. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it was it's like you're walking through and they're just like, hey, come on, we got a free bottle of wine on me.
Yeah.
That's not a promise. Okay, they're just saying that. They're saying literally anything. Like they
Oh,
bark
yeah.
at you to come in. Like the first time we went, like we're walking by and this guy's like, hey, come on, we make fresh pasta every fucking day. And
Yeah,
we're like,
yeah, I had a
"Okay,
guy
this
do
is-"
that.
Like I'm like, all right, well that sounds pretty good. We're gonna see about this other place. And then,
Yeah.
and then we came like, so we went walking by and the place we meant to go to was full. So we're like, all right, we'll probably go back to that place they tried to get us into.
Yeah.
And as we're walking by, the guy thinks that we're walking past him. He's like, oh, these fucking people are lost in space. He's making fun of us to the people that are eating the food in the like outside dining. And then we're like, oh, we'll go inside. He's like, absolutely right this way. Just like totally went over all the ways he made fun of us. It was so funny. Like,
No shame.
Was he wearing
No shame.
sunglasses during during the night?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't.
There was a guy who did that. Hey, we got fresh pasta. Don't go over there. Everything over there is like the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Come over here. And he was doing that. He's wearing sunglasses. And I was just trying to read the menu. I'm like,
Yeah.
do you have tripe? That's all I want to say.
That's all I'm here for,
I just
man.
kind of read the menu for a second. But yeah,
Yeah.
they are very aggressive. But there is a restaurant, I forgot the name of it, where they filmed the interior of the New York scenes for Sopranos.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if you went in there. It's like an old bar. I don't know the name on the top of my head. But it's where they did the New York mob scenes in The Sopranos. They filmed it.
I need to watch The Sopranos. That's like on the list, one of those that I got to go through. But
Well, you'll see a lot of Little Italy because it takes place in Jersey, but they deal with guys in Little Italy. And you'll see Mulberry Street and all that. But yeah, I know the Barkers. They are tough, man. They don't fuck around. Those are I think that's where Sammy the Bull. I think that's where they ran, like John Gotti. I'm not sure. Can't tell you.
I mean, honestly, funny story about my second visit, the diarrhea trip. When we went to Little Italy because I thought I could handle it.
Right.
And I'm just walking stressed out in the subway. We get there and I'm like, yeah, as long as this place has a bathroom that works, I'm fine. I can get by. And
in the subway?
No. Once we finally got to the restaurant, I mean.
Yeah.
So we're there and it's got a bathroom. I'm like, all right, we're gonna be fine. Like we can. I might be getting up a lot, but I can deal with this.
Right.
And we're go to the bathroom first time, everything works fine, great. And then I'm like, all right, I got to go a second time, and it's just not fucking flushing. And I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna have to use this again. I can't just not have this flush. And so I'm like, I got to tell somebody so they can fix this. And I go upstairs. I go upstairs and I'm like, hey, for some reason the toilet downstairs isn't working. And the man's like, oh, what is it? What do you want to, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know, man, the bathroom, I'm trying to get it to flush. It's not flushing. He's like, you show me. And I'm like, fuck, okay. I'll show you what I do. So I've never shown anyone in my family what my shits look like, but I'm getting to know him pretty well. So we go downstairs and I just show, it's just a brown cloud, and he's just looking at, and he just goes, it is okay, and just leaves. And I'm like, fucking great. So no one's gonna fix the toilet. He said it's fine, so I guess that means it's fine. So I'm just dealing with it, and then I go back upstairs, and I'm like, all right, we have to get the fuck out of here immediately. And then just the rest of the night.
That's almost like a Seinfeld episode.
It is. Oh, it could be. Yeah.
And then as we're waiting to get back to our hotel room, we're waiting in the subway, and there's just a clearly touristy couple that's there, and this guy's just like a Christian couple, and he's like, oh, we're listening to the sound of music, isn't that wonderful? It's just like everyone on the subway's minding their own business, and this guy's just looking at his phone like that. Just fucking
man. There's some the normal looking ones are the craziest ones.
Yeah.
Well, right off the subway, I think it was right by Fox News. I forgot where's it, Times Square, not Times Square. Where's Fox News and NBC, the tower, they're all by each other.
Rockefeller Center?
Yeah, Rockefeller. Yeah. Okay, there was a homeless guy right when they were getting off the subway. We're walking up. I'll never forget. He was just sitting there. He's begging for money. He goes, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. I'm hungry. I want something to eat. And he just kept repeating it, and it got stuck in my head like a song. I'll never forget it. All day, I was thinking, to this day, this is 2 years ago.
Eventually it has a melody.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, he had a perfect pitch. He had a melody, but it was, he sounded like Mitch Hedberg, actually.
I saw something similar in Vegas. This one guy was just beatboxing. And he's like, put your money in the cup and I'll shut the fuck up. Put your money in the cup and I'll shut the fuck up.
That's pretty good. That's
pretty good. You got to give it up to this guy.
No, he got a rhyme out of it. Spitting bars. I like that. Okay.
Shout out to marketing because this guy nailed it.
Yeah. Oh, it's in Vegas.
Really talented, rhymed one word. That's I don't know how good he is beyond that, but he's got one thing going for him. Doesn't have a job, tell you that much.
Yeah,
but
But the psychology behind that bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It made you want him to shut the fuck up and help him out at the same time.
Put your money. Put your money in the cup and I'll shut the fuck up. Put your money in the cup and I'll shut the fuck up.
I'll create a problem. And if you pay me, I'll solve it.
There you go. Do you think he was texting his friends hey, does this sound right? Does somebody done this before?
Hey, I just any touch-ups we need? It's like a Seinfeld joke.
Yeah.
Hey, if you put your money in the cup, you'll shut the fuck up.
I would love to hear Jerry do that. Actually,
You ever seen these homeless people? They're out there. They're black and they're homeless. What's the deal? Pick a lane. It's like, come Homelessness is for white people. No, I don't know.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh man,
Oh my
that'd be the
God.
best episode
Yeah.
ever. And I love that show. That's
That
one of the
was
greatest.
fucking great. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, the homeless people in Las Vegas, though, that's a whole different
That's
breed.
sun roasted. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like worse
Not
than
only
here.
that,
Yeah.
they have a whole underground thing. Have you ever seen
I've
them
heard
come
about it.
out of the ground, dog? I was in a parking
They're like
garage one time,
ghouls. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you just see this sketchy looking dude with like not bad clothing, like it wasn't like ripped or torn,
Yeah.
like it was just bought or something.
Yeah.
Come out of like the sewer with like 2 chicks. Oh
shit.
And you're just like, what's going on?
Wow.
You do a little
Happened.
Vice documentary, little YouTube, and you discover
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a whole underworld of homeless people in Vegas. I mean,
Yeah.
the casino keeps on going.
Oh no, it's awesome. Yeah, because they want them off the strip, but some of them dress up like Elmo and show up anyway. So, and then the Elmo ones, yeah, $5. At least if you're gonna
Or
beg
Elvis.
for money, Elvis, yeah. But I've seen Elmo, Batman,
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's an easy one.
Spider-Man, yeah, out of shape Spider-Man. But those guys, yeah, you dress up like something. That's like Times Square too, in Vegas too, where there's the idiots dressed up. And
Yeah.
I saw a guy named dressed up as Gene Simmons. I love
Oh,
the band
wow.
Kiss. But this was an older guy, and he came in on his rascal scooter. And we keep going back to downtown. That's our favorite part is Fremont Street, and we see him every year. And yeah, it's getting to the point now he does not get out of the rascal scooter dressed as Gene Simmons.
Where was this?
Fremont Street in Vegas.
Oh, okay, it was Vegas. Yeah.
Vegas, yeah.
What about the naked cowboy in New York City?
I saw him. Yeah.
Never-
Sunburnt
I didn't
to
see him.
shit. Just fucking.
Oh yeah. I don't know how does he do it in the winter.
He keeps on going.
With the really? That's dangerous.
Or you know what I love about those 3 cities, New York, LA, and Vegas, with the like costume people on the
Yeah.
on the like
Major parts of town.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Where they're like, take my picture. You're like, really? They're like, yeah, take my picture.
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah,
40
exactly.
bucks.
Yeah.
And you're
Fuck.
like,
Yeah.
what?
No. Make sure I know ahead of time. Like,
Yeah.
well, in
Yeah.
Vegas and Fremont Street, those people, you see like the slutty dressed female cops.
Slutty dressed anything.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like I'm not paying for this.
Yeah.
I'm 41. I've seen it all.
I've seen it all, and you haven't seen your father in far too long. Okay, that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean that's why they need money, you know,
Yeah,
because he's not paying child
It's not.
support.
That's the thing. That's
Yeah.
why I've always said stripping's a great career for
Yeah.
when you need the child support.
Let me ask you something about stripping.
Yeah.
I'm not a strip club guy, but you're a
Me-
young gentleman.
Never.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Never.
You
I'm too Mormon to even go. I'm not Mormon
Yeah.
anymore, but like it's still in me.
in
okay,
yeah.
You know.
Let me tell you something. You're not missing anything. I'm gonna.
I
Be
know.
honest with you about
It's
stripping.
like I can't just look at a woman and be like, yeah, she has no value. Like I can't do that. That's not my speed. I'm like, well, she's a child of God that's been through too much. Like that's all I see, and it's sad.
You're a good person.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I say really degrading things. Man, you're a great person. Yeah. Man, isn't he good?
Well, no, I'm the other one. You have no
Yeah.
value.
You have
know?
no
Yeah. That's me. I just I feel
Whispering
bad.
it in her ear.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Yeah, they like the abuse.
Yeah.
But
Take the dollar. Take the dollar. You have no value.
you have no value. You're just
Coming home with me.
you're a dispenser for my seed. No, I don't say that. But
All right, on to
But
the
really,
next topic. Yeah.
no strip club ever.
Never been to one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No.
Jeff, how many times have you been? to a
I haven't
strip club?
been to one like in over 20 some years.
But when you were going to them,
I only went like
Often?
3 times. No,
really?
because
Same. I've only been like less than 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
And every single time, I felt so awkward.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
If you feel comfortable in a strip club, I think you're a bad person. I think that's
true.
kind of.
so, or
You like walk away with your buddies, like, "Hey, everyone get a boner tonight?"
That was
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I'm not, well, I don't like how they're dressed all super slutty. I
Yeah.
like a little tease.
I'd go
Like a
if
nice
they
girl.
were wearing a nice shirt. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the bottom line for
Yes.
me. Hey, put on some clothes. Like that's. I'd be there. Okay.
Well, I like it when they're dressed like a nice girl, like,
Yeah.
oh, I just got done at work today, and then they
Yeah.
strip. I don't like being slutty from the top.
Yeah.
In my face. I like a little reveal.
I like them
That's
just fully Muslim wrapped up. Okay, that's something for me to work with. Okay.
And then they drop the religion instantly.
Yeah.
With
And
each
then-
robe.
Oh man.
Yes, I like that.
Bringing back Connecticut. One time
Yeah.
I was at a Connecticut
Yeah.
strip club, and the stripper, I was like,
Yeah.
had no idea how to talk to women, treat a woman, or
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
that with a stripper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What's your name?" She's like, "Rhode Island." And instantly, I was like, "I love Rhode Island because of the beaches." So I felt the connection. You know what I mean?
That's the
I
neat
left. Yeah.
Like the only strip club is like Grand Theft Auto. That's the
Yeah.
only one I've been to. So it's like
all day.
Yeah, that's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you're like you're 14 and you're like, oh my god, my penis. Like, I don't know what to do, but I'm just,
You know you want to put it somewhere.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
where
just-
does it go? Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab it tightly. You know, we'll see what happens.
go up and down.
Dude,
and, hey.
no, just grip of death. That's
it's
that's
called-
what I would go for. You know,
Yeah,
'Cause
good.
good
Go on
thing you're
the
not
internet.
beaten off. You know, and God still loves you.
Grand
That's
Theft
good.
Auto just triggering so many young males.
Yeah, just pray for forgiveness. You'll be fine.
What was it when Grand Theft Auto, like, what was it, 3? The one that
Yeah.
like spawned like all the universe of it.
Yeah.
When that one came out and they had all those little skits in between it too, and like with all the little like hoes and that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just going along with what you
I
said.
gotta be
Yeah,
honest.
dig it.
I
dig
never
it.
played. I'm not really.
You've never played?
Grand Theft Auto?
No, I just kind of stopped after regular Nintendo with Mario
That's
Brothers.
probably for the best. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
Well,
there's
it's classic.
there's like
Mine was San Andreas.
San Andreas was great. I
Yeah.
never beat it, but like I remember that was my
I know.
favorite with the cheat codes. Like that one had the best
Oh
cheat
god,
codes.
yeah,
Like,
the best cheat codes, unlimited ammo,
Jetpack, like,
unlimited.
that was so
guns,
sick. Yeah.
and you could be in a gang.
but can you hit the hookers? I heard.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you could do it all.
You could kill them.
Oh, wow.
Hit them, take their money.
Yeah,
If they had a knife or no, not a knife.
Yeah.
But yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
that,
if that bitch got a knife, yeah, I'm taking it.
I
What's
know it's weird because like I'm not super into video games
Yeah.
anymore. Like I've totally like I used to compete in like Smash Bros tournaments all the time, but like now
yeah.
I'm like so just far removed. Like
Yeah.
I only play video games a little bit here and there, but like
Mine was the Mario with the N64.
oh
Yeah.
dude,
Smash Bros, right?
yeah.
And then it was Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk is the best. Those are the most fun
Tony
games
Hawk
to
1.
pick up.
Tony Hawk 1.
I played a lot of Tony Hawk Underground. That was like my main favorite
Yeah,
game.
that was probably whatever one came out for like the PlayStation 2.
yeah.
I think that Underground probably.
Yeah, it was one. They had a few for PlayStation 2, but yeah, it was.
And then San Andreas. And then after San Andreas, I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Nothing really tops this.
Yeah.
Try it out, man. That's also
will.
when like the whole resurgence of like NWA kind of came through,
Mm-hmm.
and like just all that kind
Yeah.
of like stuff came through again.
Huh.
Like the game came out for like a rapper and stuff. This was
Yeah.
like 2005, so like it just fit that mold perfectly.
Huh.
Yeah.
I will try. Remember there was a bar here in Phoenix. Where, it was in Gilbert where it was a video game bar and they did shows at it. Remember?
Cobra.
Is that the Grid?
Yeah, the Grid. Yeah. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah, yeah.
And see, that's the last time I played video games. Which was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Was they had the original Nintendo, and I remember just before I went on stage playing Super Mario 3.
Yeah.
And I forgot I was supposed to go on stage and got on, but I missed that. That was like the coolest bar in the world. It closed
That-
down, didn't it?
I don't know if they have. I mean, I used to live right next to it,
Oh.
so like it was always like it was like, oh wow, I'm doing a show right next to home. But then, like sometimes the crowds there are just not at all.
Well, they're playing
ready.
video games.
Yeah,
They're not
exactly.
yeah, that's why I was on stage. I was like doing that the whole time. I was like, yeah.
I honestly.
Yeah, we're the comedians or the crowd. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Too
really
many distractions.
I get so sick of those shows that are just like, yeah, man, you're on a booked show, and like as a new comic, you're like, boy, I get to be booked, and then you
Yeah.
go, and it's like, all right, no one here gives a fuck about us. Our first comic of the evening. Like it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
I mean, it's like I understand, like you have to
Showbiz,
go through
baby.
those.
Yep.
You have to go through those to
You
like
do.
build up, but it's just like doing so many of those and
That's
just
when you
telling
go like
yourself
this.
you enjoy them.
Yeah.
Like that's
No one's here for me.
Oh, exactly.
I haven't built my audience yet. You know what I mean?
right.
Oh, they're painful. They can be. I don't want to say too many out loud because I mean people watch the show all over. But yeah, there's some you get it there like, oh, my name's on the flyer. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try out some new stuff. This room's packed, and they're talking the whole time.
Yeah.
there's nothing. The TVs are on, and it's
Yeah.
a book show on a weekend. It's horrible.
Oh man,
But
it was. That
Let me
was
ask you guys a question then.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in that situation, right?
yeah,
Comedy 101. We'll go with Geof, then you, Richie, okay? Geof, you're in that situation. It's the Grid. People
Yeah.
are playing video games, talking. You're on stage. You got to get their attention. What do you do?
oh,
How do
basically,
you break the ice? Go.
I just draw attention to what's going on and try to make fun of it.
Yeah.
Try not to open with jokes. Just draw attention to it. Try to riff on it a little bit. And if a couple people are laughing, you might get some attention from that. They might follow you along, and you're not going to kill the place, but they might be on board a little bit. Just don't go in the material.
Yeah, I think addressing the situation and how uncomfortable or how bad it is like usually one of the best things for me so far.
Yeah.
Like being in rooms even where it's just like there's fucking 4 people and you're at House of Comedy and it's like, all right, guys,
That one out.
all right, guys, you paid good money for this.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel, and then I'm like, hey, remember when you guys showed up and you thought you were gonna get your money's worth?
Yeah.
Like I make fun of that right away.
Yeah.
And it's just like, all right, everyone. Like I think a big part of comedy is just letting people know you're not fucking insane, and just
Yeah.
letting
What?
them know like, hey, like we're all we're just here to have fun. And like, I feel like too early on, like you're just like, all right, got to get into my set immediately. And then like when you do that, you alienate everybody. And like you're on a fucking other planet. No one's laughing. And then you just go, oh, you guys can't handle that? Like, no, you're fucking bombing and you suck right now. Like you haven't done, it's like, you might be funny, but you're not doing anything to like make it natural to make this seamless, because you're just telling, like you're reading off a fucking book in your head and it's not fun.
You're not connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's great.
Yeah. Ease into the situation. Yeah, because I'm in my past, like I've my worst shows when I come up there. So my ex-girlfriend, you know, it's like, and people are like, wait, somebody just fell.
Yeah,
like a waiter just dropped a tray. You're not going to acknowledge that real quick, and you're going to tell us about your ex-girlfriend.
Someone just hit high score on Mario 3.
Yeah, that's
everyone's just let's fucking go.
Oh, I get the raccoon outfit. I'm ready to go, baby. Oh yeah.
I remember like one of the worst shows I had of that, where it was just everyone was talking. It was at O'Connor's. Have you ever been there?
Oh yeah, we talked about that with Andrew Oriana, I believe.
Yeah, it was probably the same show because we all were on that lineup, and it was a fucking nightmare.
Tell me, was this about the homeless person who came on stage?
I don't know if it was a homeless person that came on stage.
Keep going, but interrupt your story.
It was like everyone was going up, and it was like a bunch of teachers. It was their Friday night, and they don't give a fuck about the show. And it was so fucking loud, I couldn't even hear myself. And like that was the first time I ever like yelled while I was on stage. I'm like, I can't even fucking hear myself. Like I just like, it was meltdown. Yeah. And it's like I immediately go on the attack, and it's like there's no need. It's like they're not. Like, they were here first, okay?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's like, it's a bar, it's not a club. Like, I can't expect them to love this. Like, Tristan barely got out of there okay. Like, it was not good. Like,
it's like one of those things where you're going out with your friends, having a good time, or you're with a chick, and a comedy show breaks out.
Yeah, it's never... like,
that's what it is.
No, for real. Then a comedy show breaks out.
Chris Banks put it the best. Like, comedy isn't something you go to. Comedy shows happen to you, okay?
Right,
like, you're never like, oh, boy, can't wait to get these tickets to a bar show. Like, never going to happen. Like, that's... You are there by happenstance. Okay?
Unless you're doing it in a room, you bought a ticket or whatever, and you know comedy's going on. It'll be a nightmare.
Unless you book the show or are on the lineup. You don't know if there's going to be a comedy event there or not, all right?
The Throne.
Bookers don't book.
The Throne you're talking. I remember.
They reserve tables. That one can be hit or miss, I've seen, but it's usually hit. And like that's a pretty good room.
Is it the Charlie Spees?
Yeah. And now it's being run by Chris Erb, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, he took it over? Okay.
I think so. Dude, Chris has got his own mic, which is really good.
Yeah, have you been
on that mic?
I'm not... No, where's that at? It's in Bullshooters?
It's at Bullshooters, and it's...
Dude, that's a fun place.
It's a good room, because it's like...
I know the bar. It's just far from me, but I'll go.
It's every Tuesday night. You just have to message him. He'll put you on the list.
Yeah, either 5 or 10 minutes, which is nice.
Yeah,
and
really?
it's
but you
honestly,
go through this billiards.
Yeah,
it's
you go
also
through the
a big
tournament
karaoke
hall, and then
they got a big smoking area
great.
too, which is nice. And
I know
it feels
that.
like the Wild West. You walk through it.
Yeah.
You're like, someone's gonna get in a fight.
Yeah.
Well, I know that bar. It's actually I used to I got a hand job from a girl in the parking lot there years ago. That's how I know this bar.
That's why it's my favorite bar.
Well, no, it was one of those sad ones. Like, what am I doing? And I was probably 25.
I don't love her. Yeah.
I don't love myself.
I looked at her as an object, like the stripper. I'm like, you're nothing to me.
It was Rhode Island. No.
Rhode Island.
No, she was Connecticut. I don't know.
And boy, did she connect. Sorry.
Yes, she did. No, it was one of the saddest hand jobs.
Oh my god.
No, that Bullshooters mic is very good. It's because it's in a side room, so it's not where everyone's at, and so like it's kind of like people just kind of shuffle in, and you can actually have a pretty fun crowd there. It's private, so it's like it's not loud background.
You can hear the excitement out there, but it doesn't take
faint.
away from the mic at all.
Exactly.
It actually makes you feel connected. Tell you the truth.
Right.
I like it a lot. I'll be going back.
Okay.
Shout out to Chris Erb and Samantha Lack.
Yep.
Okay, so you both you guys are girlfriend up here, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys been out of the dating app scene for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Just kidding.
No.
I'm still deciding.
I've still got one, both feet in the dating apps.
Maybe you're the one that I've talked to that won't meet me in person. But
I'm in there checking on you, Geof.
They're checking. Yeah, there's it's a long story, but
I'm hitting on you as a different girl, making sure you don't kill yourself.
No, it's like I'm from
giving him Soprano quotes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I would love to meet a girl that would.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh no, but this girl I'm thinking of. we're talking on there, and I know she's not a real person, so I stopped talking. But I was wondering, maybe that is Josh. I think it is. Yeah, because she gives me her name, and she's from the Ukraine. I was like, this is bullshit. And I Googled her.
She's a virgin.
Nowhere you can't find her.
Yeah, she puts the AI in Ukraine.
Yeah.
You know?
Speaking about AI, I'm glad you brought that up. Well, I started talking about the dating apps. There's a dating app where the AI intelligence, it's growing everywhere. You got the Chat GPT, amongst other things. Well, there's going to be a new dating app I was reading about on the New York Daily News that uses AI technology to avoid the small, like when you match with a girl and you talk, it's the boring, shitty small talk. Like, hey, what do you do for fun? Oh, you go to bar class? That's great. It does that all for you. It gets the person's information. It gets a feel for who they are. And then if you match with them, it does the small talk ahead of time for you, and you meet up in person. It seems stupid because then you show up in person, you're like,
I didn't do the homework. What the fuck? That's so stupid.
That's how you get to really know them.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it seems kind of pointless to do that. I mean, I hate the small talk, but then when you meet up, you got to ask a follow-up question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then you meet up and they're like, oh, this guy also doesn't know how to fucking start conversations. Oh, wow, where did that come from, huh? Yeah, no, it's...
He lied in his profile, and we had to get to here to figure that out.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think this is going to work. I'm not being negative about the future. I just want to know what you guys thought.
Yeah, I think we should be negative about the future, and it's not going to work out great for it. No, I don't know. It might work for some people, but I don't like. It's like what you're going to start off by not putting yourself out there. Has that ever worked out?
Yes. There's some things you still need, like with comedy. I think you need a human connection or human point of view.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the writer's strike, isn't it because of AI intelligence?
I think so. The one in LA right now?
Yeah, the one.
I have no idea why it's happening.
I
think it's just they need to be paid more or something.
Yeah, paid more, but like I think Hollywood's like, well, we have AI intelligence, why should we pay you more? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you need a human connection, because a robot could not have written The Sopranos or Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something.
Well, it's on the prompts you give it.
Yeah.
It
really depends. Yeah, it's like... You just type in, give me a full script of a show that has this character and this character and this character, and then it'll make everything happen.
But you include, make it better than
anything
that's ever been written before.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
Just give them that last prompt.
Yeah. It's literally like
gravy, man.
That could be.
I love when you can say stuff like write a joke like it's Joe Rogan.
Oh,
and he just spits out a joke like him, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Write me a one-liner like Mark Norman. Hey, comedy. Fucking queef.
Oh, at an open mic, I saw somebody do the Mark Norman, but that's why I stopped kind of going to a lot of those.
There are a lot of copies.
Yeah, there's a guy did word for word.
Babies. Yeah.
It's a great Mark Norman joke about going to church and the only invisible power that works is the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's a great bit. And it's just like the kid did it word for word. It's the only joke that he had that worked, and he was all happy and proud of himself. And I just remember sitting there like, I'm trying out new material. Why am I sitting here for this shit?
Yeah.
I'm bitter.
I mean, I know. It's like I still like going to some open mics. Yeah. All my friends know that I'm at like none these days, but it's like I like going to ones where I'm not having to go and be like pretend that I'm actually excited to be there, because there are mics that I do like being there. Like Wayward is my favorite.
Wayward's a good one.
It's so good every time. It's like even like when it's a bad room, I have a good time there.
Yeah.
And
even when you hear the people talking in the back, it's still okay.
It's rare, and there's rarely people talking. Like everyone that's there is like respectful. The bar wants people to listen to the comedy. Like and the bartender is really cool. Like it's the best mic in the
You get
valley.
an audience that's not just comics.
Yeah, it's
that's
such
the main thing.
Yeah, the comics are like hanging out in the back, like outside. So it's like they're not talking over everyone.
Yeah, well, what I like about Banksy, right, is he kind of brings a scene to whatever event he does. You know what I mean? Whether it's a show or a mic, that dude always has like people that are.
He's
not
a bartender at Gracie's, so it's like he like brings a lot of people that
it's
just
cool.
He's such a good like host, such a great comic and guy. Like he's just good.
I'm gonna check that out because I'm working on a new special and stuff, and I did Whining Pig Monday, and it was fun because there was like 5 people, civilians that were watching. I was like, okay, this was not a waste of time.
Yeah. Wait, so what part of town do you live in?
I live in Scottsdale.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a huge drive for you then.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk after the show,
Yeah.
see what time. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing it. It's the bullshooters might be the farther one.
Yeah,
It's worth it though. Dude. It's
Worth it?
hilarious.
I mean, it's worth it because if you message them, you're booked ahead of time. So it's not, and it's not like the difficult thing of messaging or like getting on the stir crazy mic because that's a gamble. Like you don't know, and then it's 3 minutes.
It's a gamble if you're still using the same email address. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh man, no, I haven't tried that one. But when we back? Oh, AI intelligence and dating.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay. No, it's well, no, I don't think it's gonna work. You guys aren't missing anything. Good thing you're out of the scene. You guys are in happy situations and getting vagina.
I feel like that's also like a way you can get like catfished.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Like this AI just brings up a bunch of bullshit information.
Yeah.
It just makes it easier to catfish.
Yeah.
I guess so.
You could be like, here's this chick I want to impress, right? Read her profile, then start a conversation that would impress her, even if it's not stuff that I'm capable of. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's stupid. I saw the article and I thought it'd be more interesting, but it's not. I was wrong.
Shout out to AI. Baby.
AI, New York Daily News. Oh man.
I'm such a piece of shit.
No,
Okay.
no, you're a wonderful
keep
human
going.
being.
It's your upbringing.
You're a good man. Yeah, other than beating the hookers in video games, you're doing pretty good.
That's where I practice my righteousness. Yeah.
There you go.
One thing I always wanted to ask Richie, and we'll edit this out because I know you do a bit on it, but when I was growing up, I was scared to fucking death of demons too.
Yeah.
Scared.
I don't. You can keep it in. You can keep it in. Yeah.
Death, dude, and that bit that you have on stage.
Yeah.
I hear it every time and I laugh. No matter how many times I hear it. 'Cause I go, I was so nervous. Like if there was a choice when I was a younger kid, right, where it was like doing the wrong thing and doing the bad thing, even though I wanted to do the wrong thing, I would say, no, I don't want to go to hell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. Fine.
No, I was like, I've only,
total control.
Yeah. It only recently has like occurred to me that like nobody fucking knows when you steal shit. Okay. Like only you know that you stole. I thought it's like, all right, God knows, the store knows, they have alarms that go off the moment that I was
they got an alarm that goes to God.
Yeah. It was like, I just, like I've never stolen anything in my life because I'm just like, dude, everyone's gonna fucking know. Like knowing me, like I can't just play it off like, oh yeah, it's no big deal. I'm just like, you are worse than the filth in the ground. Like it's like I'm not judging people that shoplift, but for me, it's I can't. Yeah.
Well, I never was a shoplifter. It never interested me. Did you ever have like the urge to, or you said you were so scared of the demon thing?
I mean, like when I was a kid and we'd be at the gas station, I'd see like gummy worms or a candy necklace, and I'm like, oh, I'd want that, but like I would just ask my parents, and that would be fine.
You're not going to pull a heist and rob bricks of gold or no.
No, like I like all that was in my mind was like your permanent record. Like I didn't want to ever compromise that.
That's
but it's
on
like,
your soul.
Yeah, interesting.
It's just I don't want to I don't want to fuck it up. Now I just look at it. I'm like, dude, it does not matter if you steal. Steal as much as you can, as often as you can, whenever you can. Okay, it's really probably not even bad. Okay, just go for it. You know,
fuck Hair Bro. They're an evil corporation.
Yeah,
don't they make the gummy bears? Yeah, fuck them. Steal them. They'll be fine. I'm trying to think who makes gummy worms.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I never grew up religious with that stuff, but I went to a basketball camp, which was run by Paul Westfall.
Run by a demon.
Demon. They scared me about demons, but I remember at the time, I was like old enough
to be like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, because I wasn't growing up with it. So it was like a Christian theme, but it was mainly basketball. I got to meet Charles Barkley and stuff. I have the picture, but it's like, okay, so
I have the proof.
Yeah, it's like, they're trying to do the Christian segment. They're trying to scare us up, going to hell and stuff. And at the time I was already 15, and I was like, I'm already in hell.
Well, that kind of just makes you wonder. That makes you be like, was this all just a big control fucking method?
Yeah. That's what I got from it.
Yeah.
It turned me off.
Such a bummer.
Yeah. I mean, it did.
To me, for me, because like being Mormon, the whole thing is that like because you're Mormon, you are special. And so because you found like the light of God, like Satan's going to want to take you away from it even more. So like the fact that other people weren't ever dealing with like and the level of fear that I had, it was always just like, well, that's because they're not special. Like it was just this whole separation thing for me. And so
big disconnect. Yeah.
So I would always, so like growing up, it was just, me and my brothers never talked about it until like now. And we're just like, dude, I couldn't fucking sleep. Like it was any night, or like I remember one night I woke up like I shook myself awake. I was like, oh, because that happens or whatever. It was just a random shock. And I was like, yeah, Dad, I shocked myself awake. And he's like, no, you didn't shock yourself. That was an imp. And I was like, okay, what? Like, cause they just buy into it.
Wow. Are you close to your family, or did they?
Yeah.
I'm
still close with them. Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't. What's the term?
Shun you?
Yeah, shun you.
Yeah. So I mean, like when I left the church, it was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is all I've ever known. This is what I've believed in forever.
Yeah.
And to go against all of that is to say like to them it looks like a willful decision to say no. I want to join the dark side. It's always the way it looks. But it's like if you come at it with as much of a logical and a rational position as you can, coming from like where they're coming from, like. I was just like, this doesn't work for me anymore. I can't be a part of this. It's just not right. So, like, at first it sucked, but like now we are all super close. Like everyone, it's not even a factor really. Like we have family
closer,
dinner.
Or
I'd say because there's not as much like, all right, go to church and put up with this. Like it's we all just
you
get
kind of
along.
brought some realness to it.
Yeah, you know.
No demons when you sleep anymore. No fear of that.
I haven't. I really am so comfortable when I go to sleep.
The only thing I'm scared of at night's the repo, man.
Yeah.
Podcast is the Patreon would help, so we don't have to worry about that.
The repo man, aka the devil,
or the landlord. You son of a bitch! You was 3 months late.
Coming down on a fire chariot. Just
oh yeah,
bend over, Geof.
My demons are reality.
Man, you like that deal I gave you, motherfucker? Man, you gonna like it real soon if you pay your motherfucker.
It's like that, yes. Yeah. I live in the hood of Scottsdale.
Okay.
So yeah, it's got a lot of that. Well, there's shootings in my neighborhood, so yeah.
Shoot,
yeah. This man. Well, no, I'm glad things are going. So what time are we at right now? I don't know.
Right now we're at 44 minutes.
44 minutes. Man, what's the other teases? What's going on?
Say what?
I was thinking teasing into the Patreon. I didn't introduce the Patreon. That's okay. Who gives a shit?
It's gonna be so much better than this one. Okay, you gotta be there.
Oh yeah.
You thought this was good, clean family fun. You buckle up, buddy. Okay,
there you go.
Demons were interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, demons. Yeah, we're gonna have demons.
We're going straight to hell.
We're going right into D&D lore. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. No, we're gonna have demons fucking. We're gonna have everything on here. We're gonna. I don't know. We'll think of something. Yeah. All right.
We'll hope it's good. Yeah.
Let's hope so. Yeah. Let's hope we make it work. All right, man. Well, we'll thank you for tuning into this one, and we'll see you over on the Patreon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.